Hey, Cornerstone family, it is good to see you. My name is Jason, and I serve as the executive pastor here at Cornerstone Church, and came on board about 7 months ago to be your executive pastor. And I know that some of you are a little bit wondering what an executive pastor does. And so the best way that I've heard an executive pastor position described is somebody said it's working at the intersection of vision and execution. And I would say that that's probably true of my position here at Cornerstone. It's not just dreaming about things with Pastor Mark and the staff and our elders. It's also about developing those things as well so that we might be able to do those things that we're dreaming about. And so a lot of what I've been working on, and I'll continue to work on, is making sure that we are able to develop and execute things that we are dreaming about. We're sitting in one of those things that needs to be developed, by the way. And so one of the things that I've been working on over the last couple of months in my position, really, if you think about it in two different categories, those categories are discipleship and leadership. And the way that I understand that is the church moves forward on those two tracks, on discipleship and leadership. We want to become the hands and feet of Jesus. We want to be the salt and the light. And so we need to grow up in our relationship with Jesus. But we also need to be led somewhere as well. And so in this space of discipleship, many of you are aware of our primary vehicle to get people down the road of discipleship. It's small groups. And we've been able to add 4 additional small groups over the last 7 months or so. We also have 6 pilot groups that are going right now. If you're not connected in a small group, we would love for you to be a part of that. One of the things that we want you to know about small groups is it's a place where you can build community. It's also a place where you can study God's word and you can be cared for in the crisis that come up in life. So we'd love to have you get connected if you're not in one of those smaller communities. We have a great way to get more and more people introduced to small groups. It's going to be launching this fall, and it's a program called Rooted. Rooted is a small group experience that thousands of churches across the country are using, and it is a 10-week accelerant to get people into small groups. We have a lot of people that are interested in small groups right now. We just don't have space for them. And so Rooted is going to give us the opportunity to create a ton of space for people to get into groups and really get into Cornerstone life. And so that's going to be coming this fall. You'll be hearing a little bit more about that. But in addition to our small groups and Rooted being kind of a catalyst for that, we're also looking at expanding our men's and our women's ministry. We want to make sure that we are offering what we're calling equipping courses. So maybe you're sitting out there and you've been through some kind of book or Bible study in the past, and it has grounded you in your faith. It's been foundational. We just want to introduce more people to those foundational studies and truths. And we also know that there are people that need to be cared for. There are people that need to be in some kind of recovery group. And so we're going to be expanding our ministries there with divorce care and grief share and a recovery group ministry as well in the future. So be excited about what's coming up as far as developing you. We talk about leading people into life-changing relationship with Jesus. We want to continue to see them grow in that relationship with Jesus as well. The other side of it that I've been working on is in the leadership space. And one of the things that we've been working on as a staff is we've been trying to develop our ministry teams, not just for now, but also for the future. I don't know if you had a chance to walk around the farm, but this is a pretty big space. And so we're anticipating larger needs because of larger ministries. And so we want to expand our teams. And what we're talking about is we don't just want to fill positions in ministry. What we want to do is we want to move to developing people. And so you're going to be an individual here that's being poured into by your ministry leads. And we want to do that in bigger and better ways, and we want to expand our teams. So be looking forward to those things. I'm excited for the future of Cornerstone, and if it has to deal with vision and execution, I guess I'm your guy. So let me know how I can help in that way. Love to help if I can. We've had a lot of updates about ministry and all that God is doing around Cornerstone this past year, what we're excited about that's coming up in the future. And I'm going to invite Pastor Mark to come up and just dream for us and with us about the future of Cornerstone in 2023.